Blog Talk Radio.
Check out the full episode of this on MENTELLECT Patreon.
Yes, it was. Yes, indeed. And you know what? That's a good thing. That is a good thing. And I'll explain why. Because the most honorable Elijah Muhammad was damn sure a pioneer. He was a pioneer. You could talk about Fard all you want to. You could talk about, all those who preceded him. You say all you want to. The honorable Elijah Muhammad was an evolution. He represented an evolution. He represented an evolution in Freemasonry and in Islam, right, for so-called brutality in America. He represented the evolution. He represented the arc of greatness, the highest point to set your standards by. And I'm working to do that. See, I wanted to, do this broadcast because I didn't want to get lost in all the other titles I got to speak on and teach on and whatnot. So I definitely wanted to get this out. That's why I said I took time aside and I didn't let anybody, I didn't do any choices. I said, let me just go ahead and do this because I don't want this to get lost in thought. Because when I, committed to the title, I said, I'm going to do this. I really want to walk this through. I want to slow walk this through because, I feel like, I'm not even say I feel like, I know that myself, the most honorable Elijah Muhammad, and Dr. Malachi Z. York are linked together. We all linked together. We all represent those sons of men who came to raise our people from the dead. I'm the third in that line. And that's really what the most honorable Elijah Muhammad really meant. I'm going to break down to you tonight what he really meant when he said at the end of all of this, he said, my true followers are going to be able to fit inside of a taxi cab. I'm going to break that down right now. Y'all ready? What he really meant by that? What is a follower? A follower is one who comes after you, behind you. So that means the people that were with him were not really with him. That's what he was saying, because how can you follow me if you're walking with me? If you're right here with me as I'm teaching, you're not really following me, you're walking with me. So the Honorable Elijah Muhammad was talking about those who would follow after him. And how many people fit inside of a taxi cab? In the back seat, 3. About 3 in a good taxi cab. 3 people fit in it. Right? He said that in a taxi cab. That's me, Dr. York, and himself. And himself. Because he would have to be inside the taxi cab himself. He's talking about the people that would follow behind him, not the people who were actually with him. For the complete broadcast, you're going to have to go to MENTELLECT Patreon. Go to MENTELLECT Patreon for this complete broadcast, because it will not, I guarantee you, it will not be on YouTube. Subscribe to MENTELLECT Patreon and join the American Republic. Subscribe to Ethnic American channel. Subscribe to MENTELLECT Patreon and subscribe to the Women's channel. MENTELLECT presents the Women's channel on Patreon. And subscribe to High and Mighty Talks on YouTube with NUBEN MENKARAYZZ.